Hi friend fan. If you don't want to miss any first-hand news from Manchester City, subscribe to the channel now, as we are always attentive to the latest news from Manchester City, and here you will always be ahead. Manchester City have reportedly made a staggering £70 million proposal to West Ham for their Brazilian international midfielder Lucas Paqueta. The Premier League champions remain on the search for fresh recruits this summer, even following their £78 million signing of Josko Gvardiol over the course of the weekend, and the £25 million arrival of Mateo Kovacic several weeks ago. The departure of Riyad Mahrez for Al Ahly in Saudi Arabia has meant that Manchester City will look to either recruit out wide, add to their central midfield options, or even convert the likes of Bernardo Silva and Phil Foden into mainstay right wingers. That search has now led them to a new name in the Premier League, as several sources from within Europe and in Brazil have now confirmed an interest from Manchester City in a player that is understood to have been monitored by Etihad Chiefs for a number of years. As first reported Marco Contario of Tudo Mercado Web, and confirmed by Brazilian outlet Globo Esporte, Manchester City have submitted a proposal worth £70 million for West Ham and Brazil midfielder Lucas Paqueta. Confirmation of the development came shortly after TalkSport reported themselves that Manchester City held an interest in the 25-year-old central midfielder, with it made clear that the Hammers would be reluctant to sell one of their primary names in the squad. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has also confirmed that Manchester City now have concrete interest in Lucas Paqueta after holding talks with West Ham this week, and while it is not going to be an easy negotiation, City have added him to summer targets list. Alongside the signing of new names over the course of the coming weeks, there remains an expectation and growing confidence that Manchester City will also successfully tie down a number of their current first-team stars to new and improved contracts. Despite intense interest from Bayern Munich over the last few weeks, it is now understood that Kyle Walker has now opted to remain at Manchester City, who will be also hoping that the England international fullback extends his deal beyond the end of the 2023-24 campaign. Bernardo Silva is also understood to be giving serious consideration towards signing a new contract with Manchester City, despite a number of successive seasons featuring the Portugal international eyeing a move. City get their brand new 2023-24 Premier League season underway on Friday night, as Pep Guardiola and his players travel to the home of newly promoted Burnley, managed by City legend Vincent Kompany. Hi fan friend. What do you think of the possible signing of Lucas Paqueta at City? What's your opinion? Put it in the comments because it's very important for Manchester City. Stay tuned because at any time I update you on the latest news from Manchester City.